going to be Matt Naruski facing off for Johns Hopkins, and Justin Inacio for Ohio State. And that's what it's about, too, if you're Johns Hopkins, Quinn, as you said. They got to get off to a better start than they did, especially in the last game at Rutgers. I mean, it was just first quarter, you felt like it was pretty much over.
That was a bizarre game, actually, Mike. I'm glad you brought that up. Hopkins falls behind 9-2. They play a little better in the second half, but they played super slow. And so
Jack Myers on the assist to Jackson Reed for the first goal of the game today for the Buckeyes, 1-0. Myers now with his team-leading 28th assist of the season. And Jackson Reed now 25 goals for Ohio State. 6:05 to play here in the first. Another flag. Tripping is the call.
Tripping, super tough kid.
Inacio wins the faceoff for Ohio State, but yeah, back to Keogh. 2 goals in the last game, gets his first of the afternoon here today. Ties this game at 1. We're coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. He's here taking advantage of an opportunity off the turnover, like you said, Q. 2-1, Blue Jays. Solid first quarter for them. Minute and a half to go. Can they hold Ohio State, though, here? He's going to try to tie things up on this possession. And what about the season that Colby Smith is having? He didn't play at all last year. And then he came into this season with 20 career goals. For his whole career, he's a biology major, and then this year he's just started to catch fire. He's got 31, and it leads the team. And we're under 10 seconds to play in this first quarter. It's going to be against the Blue Jays with Logan Callahan, who was at the X that time, went early.
To score, to play wings of faceoffs, he's a pro. I would draft him second or third behind Gray.
How about one guy that's missing off that list, and Jack Myers
Jack
here today.
Myers, who's in marks. That's a barometer for whether the shot is going to be successful or good. If you're outside the hash marks, not so much. If your hash marks are inside, yeah, let it rip.
I was going to say, kind of get you that positioning on the field as Matt Naruski wins the faceoff for Johns Hopkins. Back to Mitchell for a second, who scored the goal. Baltimore guy. Angeles with the assist to Ryan Evans for his 5th of the season. Evans was the only one for the team last game who had an assist on their 7 goals that they scored on the road at Rutgers. And that
side, coach, whatever you say, no problem, I'll do it. Jackson Reed.
And Ohio State winning the faceoff, trying to go back-to-back here. And the shot from Colby Smith, and it's going to be finally cleaned up by.
It was 38 this morning and raining.
Yep, it was to start, and the sun came out here as this game got underway.
But you know, high school lacrosse in Ohio continues to grow and thrive.
I mean, the second quarter in the last game for Ohio State, when they knocked off Penn State, they won 6-1 in that second quarter. They were in favor of the Blue Jays here in this one, 3-1 in the second quarter, but now it's 3-2.
Right-handed goalie's making that save.
Real tough if you're the Blue Jays. But hey, still 3 seconds to go here. Let's see. Couldn't quite get the shot off that time. It was Naruski after winning the face. The turnovers, field clears, just not in the ball game from the start. It's completely the opposite today, as the second half is now underway, and the rain is really coming down here, and the sun is out here in Columbus, Ohio. But you know, they've held on to the ball, right?
They throw the ball back across his body. Really a great feed.
It was solid, and Keogh now with 2 games in a row with 2 goals, and the face-off won here by Matt Naruski. And trying to dump it in front there, it looked like. Today.
Nice little crowd on a day that's anything but April-like.
Right. Start of the quarter began with the sun out and looked like a driving rainstorm. Then all of a sudden the rain just kind of dissipated.
And they set up their best shooter from a prime location. Excellent team offense.
It's all started with Angeles today, you feel like. I mean, that is his 3rd assist of the game. Hopkins winning the faceoff. They've got the possession. We're tied at 7, 3.5. Keogh is the only one with 2 goals. Angelos has a goal. Well, Degnan actually now has 2 goals as well. Peshko's got 1. DeSimone's got 1. Ryan do a lot of in practice, right, to try to get those situations down. You could say those type of players are just better.
Every youth league does it, but when you grow up in Canada and you're playing box lacrosse, the ball's always in play. Okay, it doesn't go out of bounds. It's a smaller field, and it's 5-on-5.
9-8. We've had 8 ties today, 3 lead changes. We are winding down the third. Who's going to get this face-off? Blue Jays. Look out. Man.
This game, they're going at it, man. It's had the big day.
Tyler Dunn at the face-off for Johns Hopkins up against Justin Inacio for Ohio State, and the Buckeyes win it.
So it's a good job by Ohio State to press down, Mike. They pressed down, and they didn't give Smith the easy outlet. That's a killer, that goal.
It really is. There's been 2 today if you're the Blue Jays. They gave up 1 at the end of the second quarter with 7.7 seconds to go to Jack Myers. And then this one.
Hopkins defender breaking his stick off ball, and you can't play with a broken stick.
Saw right there at the end where you were saying, Quinn, the guy coming on late like that. That's just a tough sequence to lose a player in that circumstance. And it's been 2 in a row here now by Ohio State with Jackson Reed. That ground ball, I mean, the effort was there, and the aggressiveness, it seemed like a good call. And then all of a sudden he got it back and found his teammate for the goal.
We saw the Tykes playing at halftime. We talk about the importance of ground balls. The #1, like a coach's impact. It doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, that's stuff that gets drilled every day in practice. That's stuff that becomes a part of you as a player. And that's a program goal because it's execution of fundamentals.
It's a good point, Q, and it's players like that who are ready for their opportunity and where